Hello, so I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts, and I run a thing called Colour Your World. This is in year 3 now that I've done it, and it's basically something inspiration, trying out new things, trying out new colours, and this is January's. So the colour is blue, the theme is something new, new start, resolutions, and I decided that one of the resolutions I'm going to try eating healthy, but trying something new or new-ish is Cubism. So this is what I've been doing. I did do a YouTube live on this, but I've had a few people ask about it. So you just keep drawing. You have your shape, and you just keep drawing the lines all the way around, just like I did there. And then what you do is you pick, say, 3 colours for the background, and then 3 different contrasting colours for the actual image. And this is what I'm doing. So I'm using 3 different types of to colour with. This is a watercolour gouache. I also use an acrylic paint pen, and I use colouring pencil. I've had a few people ask about how to make the pencil smoother, and basically it's just something to try something new, get your mojo going, and so on and so forth. So I've picked a blue, a purpley coloured blue, and a green for the background. So the green is a oil-based pencil. The purpley blue is an acrylic, and the blue is a watercolour. And then for the apple, I'm using an olive green. So it's not totally contrast, it's still a green, but it's a different green to the background. Now this one is a wax pencil, the green one. The yellow one is a watercolour pencil, which is Derwent Intense. And then again, the red is an acrylic paint marker. So what you do is you colour each little section in where these lines are all crisscrossing different, and you try and keep the colours apart as much as you can. I mean, sometimes it's not always possible, especially with little tiny areas like underneath the leaf there on the apple. So just keep going. Just keep colouring. Just keep trying. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's trying something new. It's get you out your comfort zone a little bit. Try doing something new, different, making us think a little bit. It's all about taking us out of our comfort zone, maybe using our stash, trying new mediums, trying new techniques. So I just keep going with this, obviously colouring in the same as the background, but 3 different colours. Now what I'm doing here is the apple has now changed shape because of all the lines I've drawn off from the background. Right, now here, this is an oil-based, this is oil, it's vegetable oil, basically, or olive oil or something. Now, I thought this was an oil pencil at first, and it's not, it's a wax pencil. But this green is an oil-based pencil. Now, oil will reactivate oil the same as water will reactivate watercolour. Alcohol will reactivate alcohol. So what I've done is I've got a Q-tip, and I'm moving the oil-based pencil around. You get a much smoother finish, especially because it's on a watercolour card as well that I'm using. So it's bumpy, it's really textured, but doing this gives you a really smooth finish, and you just keep moving. Keep going in. If you've got a paper stump, like a paper blender, you can use that as well. Just dip it in the oil. And I'll show you what I do with the wax pencil after this. But I just keep going. I keep going around it. There we are. I'm going to turn it over now and show, I think. So I'm just keep going. You'll see how much smoother it looks. But what you can do as well with the oil is you can sort of blend it out like a watercolour, but using oil. You can use essential oil and things like that as well, and obviously make your paper smell nice. I'm just using what oil I had on hand, so you can see it blending much more easy on the back here without all the rest of it. And then all I do is take a little bit oil, you just need tiny little bits, and I just keep pulling it down exactly the same as you would with watercolour to get different gradients. Now that is another technique in itself to make backgrounds and things with. So many things you can do with all different kinds of craft mediums. But just keep going. It's a lot smoother. It's still on watercolour card, so it's not totally smooth. I do have to say that. But this is a white wax pencil. So I'm going over the dark green, the wax, and it's going to start blending it for us with the white. If you've got a blending pencil, that as well. But then I come in with a paper stump, and the wax pencil over the top and the wax pencil underneath will then blend together, and you'll get a lovely smooth finish. Even more so if you haven't got like a cold pressed watercolour card, which is really, really textured. But wait, let's all finish and you'll see how much better it looks. You just keep going with it gently. You don't need to go to town on it. It's just gently does it and you get a much smoother finish. So I've normally got a lot more to say than this, mind. You normally can't shut us up, but just keep going. Obviously the Inktense pencil I went over with a watercolour brush. You can see there, I've cut it down now to size. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a pen, a fine line. And this one is a Pitt pen, but I do change it to a acrylic pen because this one does not like to go over the top of the oil that I've mixed in with the dark green. So I do change part way through, and all I'm doing is I'm going back over the lines, and you'll see why soon. I'm not going to make you watch us do all these lines because that would just be crazy. So I skip to the end. Now this is an acrylic pen. So there we go, all done. Now to make the apple pop out even more, I take a black watercolour pencil. It could be just a normal watercolour. I like the pencil. It's a Diablo all pencil. And all I'm going to do is go all the way around the apple, but I'm following the lines that I've made with all the other lines, so it's not rounded perfectly. You'll see in a second how much more it pops out. And I hope this helps everybody who's struggling a little bit. Like I say, it's something new and it's taking you out your comfort zone, just trying something. And if you don't like the first one, try again. But I do think a simple shape like the apple or a heart or star, something like that for your first go is absolutely perfect. Then you can try with busier images. When I did this at school, you can go back and watch the YouTube live that I did on the first Sunday in January. It's all named, but there you go. I go around it with some water just to pull it out a little bit more, and it makes the apple pop forward. Now once this is mounted onto black again, it pops forward even more. And I'm even thinking if I'd used a different green on that apple, or even if I changed it to an orange or something, it might look totally different again. But this is the beauty of it. Keep trying different colours. Put the blue colours as the main image and different colours for the background. Just keep trying new things. And it's like, it's abstract. Anyway, there you go. Thank you very much and bye for now.